Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's had a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever y'all are. Um, I made a tree a couple days ago. Took me a while to figure out my pattern, but I got it figured out. But if y'all follow Barb at the Shabby Tree on YouTube or Facebook, someone sent this to her in the mail, already ready to put together. All she had to do is put it on the dowel rods. So I tried to figure out the pattern, and needless to say, it took me a while. This is one of the hardest things I've ever figured out. But this is the first one I done. When I first done this tree, it was way up here, I kid you not. I had to keep taking it apart, which mine's still not glued together. It's just laying there. I had to keep taking my cones off. I'm calling them cones because that's what they look like. I had to keep taking and cutting around this to get my pieces to where they would fall and lay right, because they just pretty much fall into place. But this is the first one I done. Then I redone my pattern, and this is what I got. I don't even have this one glued. I just have a bead holding it on the dowel rod. Let me pull one of these off. This is what they look like. They look like a hat shape cone to me. You see that? You take your regular size punch and punch you a hole in the end of each one of these. I'm going to set this back down out of the way. These dowel rods, I do believe, are 12 inches. Check and make sure. I'm pretty sure. Yes, 12-inch dowels. These are made generally using Christmas cards. Old Christmas cards. I don't have that many old Christmas cards, plus the ones I do have I don't want to cut up. So I got scrapbook paper. You got to have 7 sizes, and you got to have 7 of each size. Now this is what the shape looks like. I say it looks like a tongue. You can say it looks like whatever. This is going to be your top. So if you're using, say, a piece of paper or a card with a picture on it, you'll want it at the top. Like this paper here, it says Merry Christmas. So this is my top. Now if it don't have a pattern, then it doesn't matter. And then you'll take and you'll punch you a hole right here on each one of them. Now on these, I'll take my biggest one. You take your top, you fold your top in, just like that. Well, let me glue this and then I'll show it to you because I can't get it turned around there. But I just folded this around like I would be making a cone, and I glued it. The one that Barb done, she stapled hers, but my staple's too big to staple, so I just glued mine. But this is what they look like. Now, from what I figured out on these, the first one I done, I had to keep cutting it down because I had too much right in here. This has got to go on your dowel and lay down like this. And if you got too much on your cone, it's going to stick up like this. Now, the last tree I showed y'all, it is on one of these dowels right here. The other one I done was on a longer dowel that I bought at Walmart, because when I made that one, it wouldn't fit on one of these. I still had 2 or 3 runs to go. But once you get all your pieces done, what you're going to do, well, I done glued that, and darn it, I'll show you on something else. I've got number 6 and number 5. I'll flip these to where you can see the color on the white. You're going to take, now I made my big one first. You're going to take and come down a little bit on each one. You're going to come in a little bit on each side. And your main thing is start going down on your shape, and when you come down here, you round it off. Like this right here. I wasn't going to share this because I wasn't sure, but like I said, I redone my pattern, and this pattern worked for me, so I don't know why it wouldn't work for y'all. But like I said, you got to have seven number ones through number 7. You got to have 7 of each one. You drop them on your dowel. Say if this one here was ready, you drop it on your dowel, and then you'll drop the next one. Just keep dropping them, and keep dropping them in the same way. When you start, like if you're on number 7, you start on number 6, you start dropping number 6 right where you stopped at the number 7, and just let them keep going around. And they pretty much fall right into place. Now, if it don't look right once you put it together, you can tweak your cones and move them around. I did not glue mine together because that way I can take it apart and store it easy. It don't need to be glued together. Unless it's something, you know, you want it glued together, then that's fine, glue it together. But I don't want mine glued together. Be easier for me to just pull mine back apart and store it. Just like this right here. Just start pulling them back off. And then I can put them right back on. Put them on, you know, try and pay attention to your colors. And then just let them fall. Now see, you can move these around if you want to. Like if you got 2, you know, stacked on top of one another, just scoot it over. No big deal. Like I said, it pretty much falls into place by itself. I think these are really pretty. I don't know, have no idea what these are supposed to be called. But I thought I'd come on here and share with y'all the best way I know how. People's been asking me about measurements. This is my number 7. It is 6.5 inches. My number 6 is 6 inches. You just keep coming down a little bit in each size, lengthwise and wideness. And it should work for you. The widest part of my number 7 is 4.5 inches. This one is 4 inches. Wait a minute. That's number 5, wrong one. Oops. This one is 4 inches. 4 inches, and I said 4.5. So about a half inch, excuse me, on your length, and a half inch on each side. Not on each side, split your half inch up, like a quarter on each side, and just bring your pattern down, and make you 7. You gotta have 7 of each. And I hope this helps y'all. If you have any questions, I don't mind answering them. But I thought this is the best way I know how to try and explain it. But I'm going to hop off here and post this video. Y'all have a blessed day. And I shall see y'all next time. Bye-bye.